Thank you. Yesterday, I received a phone call from a very jubilant retailer here in the UK. And the summary was, Mark, we've had a fantastic result in stopping organised retail crime. There is hope. This was a very violent and organised retail crime group that had stolen tens of thousands of pounds worth of goods across 4 different law enforcement jurisdictions across 3 Auror retail partners. It is networked, it is organised, and it is a plague on our society. At the end of my 5-minute pitch, I'll tell you how that resulted in a positive outcome. The pain that binds us together is an increase in violence and a decrease in profit around the globe. We could talk about the statistics, but it's the personal stories. It's the hot cup of coffee being thrown in a colleague's face. It's the stabbings, it's the shootings that really resonate with this community. Based on Auror's experience around the globe, we see consistent challenges. Colleague safety is a priority for every board of directors that we talk to. Colleagues, loss prevention and security teams are being asked to do more with less. And at the moment, it is incredibly challenging and time-consuming to identify those networks, the 10% that are causing the most loss and harm across our community. So what does that look like? In the last 12 months, Auror has had $1 billion worth of events entered into the platform. Currently, across the UK, 10% of offenders are causing 71% of loss. In the US, this increases to 10% of offenders driving over 90% of loss. One of our global retailers told me a month ago that they have individuals flying from California to London to Paris, back to London, back to California. They are an organised retail crime syndicate that are profiting, and they're also physically violent at the same time. It is a global network that is targeting and plaguing our communities. So why does Auror actually exist? Firstly, retail is a competitive environment. Retailers often operated in a siloed manner. Secondly, clunky databases are being used. And therefore, we've all had an app, we've all been on a website that was difficult or challenging to use. The impact and the result of that is that you do not return. And thirdly, loss prevention and security solutions are expensive. They stand alone. And actually what we need to do is ensure that they are connected. So how are Auror retail partners around the globe tackling this? Well, firstly, it takes a network to defeat that network that I talked about, but it must be in a privacy compliant manner. Secondly, it's about innovative technology. It's about identifying structured data in a manner that colleagues love to use. And thirdly, it's about driving value with that connected ecosystem that I talked about. So whether it be body-worn cameras, video management systems, CCTV, ANPR, a security operations center, or guarding, it all needs to drive value and the return on investment needs to be significant. So how is Auror doing this? Currently, firstly, our retail partners actually capture all the events that occur in their stores. One retail partner in the UK of first going live had a 400% increase in the amount of events captured within the platform. Secondly, they're using technology to connect the dots. In one of our geographies, we use technology to connect over 250,000 violent and repeat offenders. Thirdly, gone are the days of building investigations for weeks. It's about using technology to build it in a seamless manner so that retail partners can get to a more positive outcome. An example is one of our partners here in the UK has had a £300,000 return on investment on that module alone. And then it's about getting the insight to the right people at the right time. Another of our retail partners has had a 40% return on investment on their guarding investment. And finally, it's about that connected ecosystem. It's about ensuring that we're using all of our technology in the right way. So returning to my opening story, the individual that was heading up this particular organised retail crime gang has been given an 18-week sentence and is being deported from the UK. It takes a network to defeat a network. The network is fighting back, and here at Auror, we're absolutely proud to provide that engine and we're especially proud that we have never lost a retail partner in the 11 years that we've been operating. Thank you.